No matter how high-tech we get with screens in our pockets and on our wrists, large screen TVs are still the go-to for enjoying big-budget shows, movies, and sports. There's a ton of new, exciting technology available, and you might be lost when you're trying to figure out what to upgrade to. So today, I'm going to walk you through some big-picture answers to what you need to know when buying a new TV. Now, I've got 5 simple rules for buying a TV that I want to tell you about. Rule 1. Thou shalt get 4K. There's no excuse. It's affordable, it's today's minimum standard, and it's 4 times the resolution of HD. It's a massive jump in quality, and more content is out in 4K all the time. It really brings the picture to life in a way that makes HD look like a Viewmaster in comparison. Rule number 2, now I know Yoda said, size matters not, but he didn't have a TV on Dagobah. Size does matter. Because 4K is so detailed, there's a sweet spot between TV size and where you sit. With 4K, you actually sit closer to the TV, or otherwise put a bigger TV in a smaller room than you would have done with a 1080p TV. Why? Because now that the detail is that much better, you want to be closer to appreciate it. Take a look at this chart from my friends at Crutchfield. This is a guideline for how big your TV can be depending on the distance that you view it from. Knowing this, you'll want to get out your tape measure and figure out how big you should or can go, but be ready to get a bigger TV than you were expecting. Rule number 3, invest in HDR. What is HDR? Well, don't confuse HDR with the setting on your phone. HDR in the TV is quite different, both of them resulting in a better picture. 4K TVs have the ability to show better contrast and more color than their predecessors did with 1080p. The problem is that the content made for TV has been kind of dumbed down to look good on these older TVs. Now, if the TV is left on its own to add those colors and contrast, then the question is, how will it know where to add it? The answer? It doesn't really know. Enter HDR. HDR programming, available now from sources like Netflix and Amazon, actually contains metadata to tell HDR-compatible TVs how to make the picture better. Rule 4, budget your tech. LED, OLED, or QLED. If money is no object, you'll be buying OLED, or quantum dot technology, or as Samsung calls it, QLED. Both technologies are dueling it out for the lead, but both offer huge advances in color, contrast, and brightness over the standard LED technology. Now, if money is an object, spend it on getting a bigger size TV with HDR, don't forget that, before investing in those other technologies like OLED or QLED. Rule number 5, know what to care about. 3D? Forget it, 4 eyes. Let's leave 3D in the theaters. Curved TV? We tried it. It was cute. That's about it, really. Sound? No. The thinner the TVs get, the less room there are for speakers. Be prepared to hook your TV up to a sound system. Smart? Maybe, but don't get pushed into sacrificing one of the previous 4 rules for how smart your TV is. Chances are every single thing you plug into your TV from now on is going to be smarter than your TV is. Simply put, there's nothing more important than how big your TV is or how good the picture is. Now that you know everything that you need to know about buying a good TV, let's test the logic on these 2 TVs that I love, the LG B7 and the Sony A1E. The LG B7 is an ideal choice for the mid-range to upper mid-range consumers. LG has built a slim, high-quality set with a premium feel to it. The minimal approach to the stand and bezel really helps you focus on the picture, and it performs extremely well for HDR content, with bright, clear images giving you great picture quality across a broad range of colors. Now let's check how it does against our rules. I sit 6 feet from my TV, this is 65 inches, so check. 4K, check. HDR, check. And it's OLED, ka-ching. The one thing I didn't like, the smart TV features have built-in ads that you can't turn off. That's a no-no, LG, and backs up what I was saying about smart TVs. You're probably gonna connect something smarter. Sony has come out swinging hard this year with the A1E HDR display, and I am really impressed with it. It's incredibly thin, and they've taken a very unique approach to the stand that makes it seem like the TV is almost standing by itself. However, it does stand at a slight angle, roughly 11 degrees. Now, I'm not sure about that yet. I kind of like it, but I'm also a little bit confused. But at least it's not a curved TV. Now the picture quality is a step above the LG on a few fronts, and it has Android TV built into it. And if you're wondering where the speakers are, the sound comes through the screen. It's called an acoustic surface, and the stand itself has a subwoofer built into it. Very innovative. Now let's check this TV against my rules. 65 inches, check. 4K, check. HDR, check. OLED, ka-ching. Both the LG B7 and the Sony A1E make great choices for a person living in a space with a 5 to 8 foot viewing distance and a budget to impress their friends on movie night, or for Super Bowl Sunday. Now, if I was gonna hold on to one of these, I think I would pick the Sony A1E, if only for the slightly better image and some really innovative features. So that's your guide to 4K with the rules that you need to know when buying your new TV. Get out there and pick your upgrade. It's worth it. Good luck with your 4K purchase and let us know what you choose.